Jake's new place looks great.
It feels so good to be home.
Can I get you something? Can I get you anything, Greenlee?
A second chance.
What?
I wish I could go back to the day I was born and start all over again with Daddy. I'd make things so different for us.
Greenlee, whatever went down between you two, you were just a kid. You weren't the one who was supposed to make it work.
I was a brat, Leo. How else could it work out?
You were just a kid. It wasn't your fault.
But if I had made him love me, he wouldn't have lied to me. He wouldn't have left me. He wouldn't be lost right now.
Greenlee.
And I wouldn't feel so lost and so alone.
Greenlee. I'm gonna be here for you.
I want Jake.
I can try to get him on the phone for you.
No, don't call him.
But you just said that you wanted to...
I mean, I just meant that I want Jake to call me. I want him to tell me that he found Daddy and that everything's fine. He has no idea that I've been out of my... It's just going to take some time for them to find him, right?
Yeah, that's the way it sounded to me.
I have to be patient. This is not my best of men.
Not exactly. Look, Greenlee, you should get some sleep. Look, you've got to be beat.
It's not an option. I'll make some coffee. Would you like some?
Now, why don't you let me do it? Well, you really know your way around here, don't you?
I've lived here long enough. But not anymore. My penthouse is finished.
Oh.
Yeah, Jake moved me out. You know, I spent a fortune on that place, and it's still not... I just feel really comfortable here.
Look, you know,
really
even if you can't sleep, you should lie down. Okay, just forget about the coffee. Here, I'll get you a blanket.
No. I want it. Stupid thing Jake taught me.
Oh.
One night he came home really late from the ER and he found me here and I was awake. I told him it happens all the time. I had insomnia as a kid.
But you never told me that.
Yeah. Yeah, my parents would be off on their trips and I would wander the halls up by myself and I'd be feeling really lonely. Jake said that the next time that happens, that I should take a pillow, close my eyes, and hold it, and think of the person that I was missing. So the next time that I was alone, I did it. Guess what?
It worked.
It always does. Wake me up if Jake calls.
I will. I, Greenlee Smythe, hereby promise to avoid all contact with all appliances which can burn out, die in water, or produce sparks. Sorry about the blender, Jake. Love me.
That was nothing. My first week here, I blew up the stove.
You're up.
Yeah. How long have I been asleep?
Not long.
No one called?
No.
Right.
So, you trashed the stove?
The hardest part was getting the tomatoes out of the kitchen vent. Jake wasn't amused.
Yeah, well, tomatoes in the kitchen vent is serious business, Greens.
I was so careless when I started living here. I drove Jake mad because he's like the world's premier neat freak.
You and a neatnik. Never would have guessed.
Yeah, Jake was always on my case. He was like some kind of drill sergeant pounding this stuff into my head day after day.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Got so mad. Until it got to where I learned that I could do things. Domestic things.
You and domestic? No, those two words don't even belong in the same sentence.
I like doing that stuff. It makes me feel like I'm not totally helpless.
Well, if you say so.
I'll have you know that thanks to Jake, I can cook. Don't look at me like that. I can make coffee and a grilled cheese sandwich.
Wow.
And I don't break nearly as many appliances as I used to. That blender was weeks ago.
Okay. I'm impressed.
So was I.
He'll call Greenlee.
I know. So, you're back at the hospital. You were going to tell me the real reason you broke off the wedding. What were you going to say, Leo?
Greens, this isn't the time to tell you what I was going to say. It can wait.
Don't do that. Tell me. Jake, did you find him?
No, but there's a new lead. Police found Roger's car just outside Philadelphia.
And Daddy?
No sign of him so far, but I'm going to Philly right now. I just came back here to make sure that you were okay.
I'll go with you.
No. I need you to stay here.
He's my father.
I know, Greenlee, but the best thing that you can do for him is to let me go find him. All right? You're tired. You're stressed out. I don't want to be worried about you.
All right.
All right? I'm going to give you a call as soon as I hear anything, I promise.
I'm really worried about him.
I know. It's going to be okay. Leo, you're going to spend the night here, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Jake. Thank you for doing this for me.